Hi everybody, Susan here with Pumpkin Hill Stampers. I have a Stampin' Show and Tell to share with you today. Today I'm going to be using the first Frost bundle from the Fall Occasions catalog. We're going to be making this card sample here. I actually made this sample when I was playing in the Freshly Made Sketches and the Global Design Project challenges from last week. So I have that posted to their challenges and their links are below, so you can go and check out all the other challenge entries that went in for those. So we are going to use First Frost and we're going to make this card. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me move all this stuff up. Maybe keep it on camera, but move it out of our way. Okay, so here is my card kit. Alright, so I've already die cut our three little green sprigs here. Just because those take a little bit of effort to get them out of the die, but nothing too difficult. I have pre-die cut this little shape here. That's going to be for our sentiment, and I've stolen an orange one out of our backer piece to back that on the card. So those have already been die cut. So there's that. Now let's stamp our roses and our textured background piece. I'm going to do the one today with the textured piece, but you can see I've also done it without the texturing. So we need to stamp the word congratulations onto our card front before we run it through the Big Shot to emboss the texture on it. So stamp first, emboss second when you want a stamped impression where you're going to emboss after. Now on our little tag I'm also going to stamp the wishing you all the best. And so I'm going to try to get this in the center and square, looking through my clear block there. That worked out well. Alright, so there are my sentiments. Now, while those dries for a second, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my roses. So one of the nice things that I was very happy to find in this bundle is when I opened up my framelits, there's actually a framelit for the large rose, and then there's two framelits for the small rose. So if you're like me, and you like to do things in threes or odd numbers, that's a nice addition to this. The other one that comes with two die cuts is the one that looks like the thistle here. There are also two for that, so again, you can cut those up, get those out pretty quickly. So we are going to go ahead, we'll emboss first and then we'll die cut our roses in a second. So let me bring the Big Shot in. There we go. So to emboss, I'm going to open my Big Shot all the way up. And I'm going to bring in my embossing folder. We're just going to slide our cardstock in. Okay, I'm going to make my sandwich. So I have one sheet down, and then that one, and this one on top. And I'm just going to run that through, easy peasy. And there we go. Our card front has been embossed with the congratulations stamped on it. Alright, now setting that aside, we're going to switch over and we're going to cut. So I'm going to close my platform up. I'm going to move my roses over and I'm going to get these dies out of the previous one I cut. And just line these up. Get the best fit I can. Oh, I may have put those too close together. We'll see. Yep, I'm going to have to cut it twice. If I put them a little farther apart, I would have been able to do one cut, but because I have it super close there, I need to run it twice. So there are two of our roses. So even though I've got two of these, I couldn't run them at the same time, but if you stamp yours farther apart, you will. Alright, so get our second little rose out. There we go. Okay, so let me move this off the table. Give us a little more room. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our project today together. Alright, so first things first, we're going to snell our layers together. So I'm just going to create my sentiment tag. That's simple enough. And then I'm going to layer on my front. Now when I stole that piece out of the orange, I knew I was going to be able to cover it up with my face. So not to worry. And then that's going to go right on the front of our card base. So just like that. Alright, now we're going to stick this sentiment on with some dimensionals. Now I'm doing that for two reasons. One, I like to pop it up, and two, I'm going to place the green sprigs tucked in behind this. So by putting this up on dimensionals, I'm creating an opening behind it where I can fit these sprigs in behind. So I'm going to take two of these, I'm going to put them on glue dots, and just slide them in. Alright, so this one slides in. I just need to make sure it's inside the edge of my card. And I'll put this one on. I'll slide this in from the top. There we go. Okay, again in from the edge of my card. There's that. Alright, so now we have to put our roses on. Now I'm going to put my roses on dimensionals. If you don't want your card to be too thick, you might want to use glue dots instead. But everybody make your card the way you want to. There we go. Alright, so I'm putting these two roses here, kind of as a duo. And then this last green sprig that I cut, I'm going to cut off this bottom part because it was too much for this bottom corner of the card. And I'm just going to stick these together, okay, and then I'll put that on as an embellishment there. So, pretty easy, right? So, there you go. And like I said, I made this for the challenge. The first one I made, I didn't emboss the background, and the second one I made, I did. And Brian, the hubby, said that he liked it with the embossed background better, so that's the one I showed you today. Okay, so, being the first of the month, I also want to share with you the card candy challenge that I'm putting out there for all of my stampers who shopped with me, stamped with me, or just simply played in the challenges last month. I am sending you as thank yous card candy kits with some Tranquil Tide paper, some samples of our frosted bouquet designer series paper, I think that's what it's called, that coordinates with our first frost stamp set. And I'm also sending you a piece of that lovely velvet Tranquil Tide ribbon, so you can find some fun ways to do that. So the card candy challenge, if you get one of my kits, create something, snap a photo, email it to me, share it on the show and tell on Tuesdays, and you're entered to win some fun Stampin' Up! Bling at the end of the month. Now, if you want to play in the sketch challenge, I'm going to use the same sketch that I just played with for this video. This is what I'm going to borrow and share with all of you. So if you want to create something using the sketch, then you can do that. You can use any product you have in your craft room. I have no rules. It can be Stampin' Up! Or non-Stampin' Up!, current or retired. It's totally up to you. And again, you just create, snap a photo, email it to me, share it on the show and tell, and you're entered to win at the end of the month for that drawing. So, really easy, anybody can play, and that's it. So, I hope you all have a great November, start of a new month, and I'll be sharing with you all month long. Alright everybody, thumbs up and comments below are always appreciated. Remember, the blog links are below, as is signing up for the show and tell news that comes out on Tuesdays. Thanks everybody, I hope you do some fun stamping. Have a great day. Bye-bye.